Depending on whether we position a single mic directly over the middle strings or move it further into the room, or even use a stereo setup with two mics, the piano's tonality can vary significantly. Keep that in mind as we discuss the essential frequency bands for equalization. One crucial frequency range to enhance is the piano's fullness. If you want to create a bigger, more upfront sound, we'll focus on frequencies around 80 to 100 Hertz. Let's take a listen to the raw, unprocessed sound first. Now, let's boost the lower frequencies, starting at 100 Hertz. Remember, this will be a more exaggerated boost than what we typically use, just so you can hear the difference. As you can hear, especially in the left hand, the piano becomes noticeably bigger and fuller. Let's experiment a bit and adjust the frequency band to see how it affects the sound. This particular piano seems to thrive around 100 Hz to achieve that desired fullness, but it's important to note that the optimal range may vary depending on the piano and the microphone placement. It could be anywhere from 80 to around 120 Hz. Moving on to the next frequency band, we're looking for presence. This will make the piano stand out in the mix and add a touch of brightness. Typically, we target the range between 2K and 5K. 4 to 5K can work better, but in certain cases, going as low as 2K can be acceptable. You can hear how the piano suddenly sounds brighter and more pronounced. Remember, use just enough EQ to make it cut through the mix, taking into account the other instruments surrounding it. In this case, since we're dealing with a solo piano, we'll equalize it to sound good to our ears. However, in a larger arrangement with guitars, synths, or acoustic instruments, you might need to tweak it differently. Now, there's one more critical frequency band to be mindful of, and that's around 1K. Boosting this mid-range band without caution can give the piano an unintended honky-tonk quality. Let's bring it down to approximately 1K and listen to the result. We can see how that mid-range boost at 1K can affect the piano's overall tone. It's crucial to be cautious with this particular frequency. However, if you move that band up to 3 or 4K, you'll find that the piano sounds much more pleasing. Keep in mind that the type of piano and the microphone setup can greatly influence its final sound. We've explored the key frequency bands to focus on when equalizing a grand piano. Remember, to achieve fullness, aim for frequencies around 80 to 100 Hz, while presence can be enhanced in the 2K to 5K range. Just be careful not to overdo it in the mid-range, around 1K, to avoid that honky-tonk sound. As always, experiment, trust your ears, and adapt to the specific characteristics of your piano and recording setup. The grand piano is a magnificent instrument that offers endless possibilities in your music productions. I hope you found this video helpful and informative.